Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Assassin's Creed Odyssey Let's Play as we pick it up here in front of the Palace of Poseidon, and we're inside Atlantis now. We don't know what to do, except for to go to Atlas's Doma, and seems like there's a big slide, so let's slide on down into this, whatever this is. The Doma of Atlas. I mean, Atlas is the giant who holds up the world, is he not? I think we all seen like Atlas statues holding up a globe. And that's kind of what this reminds me of. And everyone's friendly here apparently, so don't have to fight these Ethus guards. And we have the new Dictys, and we have Dictys Basileus, or Poseidon's herald. To all Atlanteans, by the order of Poseidon, the Trident King, the newly appointed Dictys has been chosen. Cassandra of Sparta. She will now be known as Dictys of Atlantis. Her arrival is predicted in the coming days of the current cycle. So it's just news. We found a newspaper saying that we are now the judge. And I'm going to say judge from now going forward, just because Dictys sounds really weird.
Ah, you've arrived! I'm honored that Vicastis would accept my humble request.
Ah, you're Atlas, I take it.
In the flesh. I thank you for coming to see me. I'm sure you're very busy. The burden my father gave you is not a light one.
I seem to have a lot to do around here thanks to Poseidon. But if I can help, I will.
A noble pursuit. As my messenger stressed, the situation is dire. The Vicastis is just who I need.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archons. They have issues with the human populations under their control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll try and use my position to help them where I can.
Find Hadiros, Amphiris, and Azaeas. Through your shining example, I hope they learn the valuable lessons in discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
Tell me about Gaviros.
You'll find him near the arena, hard at work planning his next exhilarating spectacle, I'm sure.
What should I know about Amphiris?
He's probably off terrorizing people near the fortified Doma of Ochtonos. Make sure you don't sneak up on him. He's quite jumpy.
What about Azais? Who is he?
You'll find dear Azais wherever there is humanitarian work to be done. I heard there were some issues near the Doma of Amphiris.
We have Archons where I'm from. Do they fulfill the same duties?
They are charged with overseeing and ruling the humans of Atlantis, ensuring all live comfortably and peacefully, a job at which I fear they're failing.
There always seems to be unrest between the two races. The Underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building. I expected my father to handle it, but Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see what could happen if precautions are not taken.
I'll find the Archons and make sure their problems are taken care of.
Alright, so I'm assuming he is a son of Poseidon, along with the three other Archons he's recommending us to help. And this messenger hints that we should go into this room. Maybe to scan for some knowledge? Huh. I don't see anything in this room, but it leads to somewhere else. A big pool? Okay, it's really pretty, but are we supposed to... Oh! Right, we're in the ocean. This is glass. Alright, let's first pop open a map, because we're just lost. Alright, so... Okay, this is an interesting map. So we are basically in a circle, 3 tiers this way. The Porymos Ring, Orcus of Atlantis, and the Loyal Mountain of Poseidon. Alright, we have a mission up ahead. Undiscovered location. And a vantage point. I guess we start here. I was hoping for something more straightforward when we came here. Poseidon's Woods. Okay. Okay, this is definitely a mountain. It's gonna take us a while to get used to this, with everything so symmetrical. But it's definitely prettier than Underworld. What happened here?
What's this? A message.
Protect yourself. The armor that comes into your possession represent protection not meant for us. It was forged for the Dicastis, which is us. But who's to say they deserve all the power in Atlantis? In this realm of ethers versus humans, a just Dicastis will allow us the Atlantean pole marks. Keep it for ourselves until we find out the pieces are spread amongst you in the domas of Meister, Elaspos, Minaces, Azaz, and Autochthonus. Keep them safe. So, I assume there's armor pieces scattered, similar to the Underworld and Elysium, and then we have to find them. So, I'm also guessing these are divided into zones, even though they're not marked in map regions. But like each section could be a different doma. Let's look at the quest. Okay, so we have quite a bit of quests here. Alright, so these 3 sub-quests are the 3 brothers we have to find, Archons. A complete education is to find the Keeper's insight in the outskirts in the Porymos Ring. First can be found southwest in the Inside of War, Inside of Blessing, Inside of the Titan, north, southwest, southeast. Okay. Wisdom of the Ancient. We gotta reach sequence 1. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so that's our quest. We still have to learn to get used to this place. I kind of want to grab a vantage point just so that we can have frame of reference and also kind of get back to places in case we need to backtrack. So I'm trying to figure out where this one is. Only 200 meters ahead of us. Maybe on top of that building. Oh. These rings. Oh, there's a bridge. Okay, it's not just you can jump down. $100 And what's with the gold question mark? Usually those are reserved for legendary beasts. It's this pole right here, isn't it? This is the Tower of Wisdom. This is a tower. This is just a pillar, isn't it? Like there's a... Oh, there is no symmetrical one. guess this one is special. Okay, so I see some big bridges that goes all the way to the outer ring. And this is definitely one of the most condensed urban spaces we have in the game. Okay. Now that we scanned this, we actually have a few more quests pop up. There's another one over here as well. I mean, I'm all for picking up quests. The question is, like, how do we know what each zone's called, right? I'm looking for a Dome of Atmosphere, Fortified Doma of Autotrothonus, but I don't know where they are. Alright, let's just pick this up. We're gonna be lost for a while, so let's just hop on down. Now we haven't found any artifacts yet to scan.
That's the murderer! Murderer? I didn't do it!
Stop her before she kills again!
Leave me alone!
Wait. Maybe we could have been non-violent, but...
Want to tell me what that was all about?
No. I'll be fine. The Castis! You can make this all go away! My name is Lyra, and you're... you! You've helped so many people. You're amazing and wonderful and powerful and you're here!
Thank you. That's nice of you.
You deserve all the praise and more.
They called you a murderer. You don't seem the type, but as the Castis, I have to be sure.
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened to that poor family. They said it's like the other murders, but I couldn't live with myself, I swear. Please, please clear my name.
Where were you when the family was murdered?
If it happened last night like they said, I was here trying to sleep. Although lately it's been restless, filled with strange dreams. It's always the same one, over and over.
Were you alone?
Well, yes. I've been so tired lately, I decided to stay in.
You said something about other murders.
This was the third time. I just don't understand why they blame me. I don't have the stomach to do that.
I'll find out what really happened. Just point me in the direction of the attack.
Just down the road. Not too far from here.
If I were you, I'd hide until I return.
Oh, good idea. Thank you. You truly are a great Castis.
I mean, we just randomly killed 2 people for her. Wasn't planned, but wasn't gonna let the guy kill her. So, there's that. And we're supposed to investigate a murder, which doesn't sound appealing, actually. I want to find the brothers, but I don't know where they are. That's the thing. I want to backtrack. Now, the brothers shouldn't be in the outer ring. I want to go kind of peek at what that is. Probably want to grab this. And there's got to be something inside that palace. Right? Or else that guy motioned us to go there. Whoa. Okay, friendly lions. Ooh, that's top of the palace. But yeah, we can do these slightly side, like, there's clearly a side mission. We can do these later. Okay. I see a symbol on my map. Like a codec symbol. There. That's like a knowledge symbol, right? Ah, so maybe we need to scan more for locations of things we can interact with. But I think these are all lower level, like underground, inside that vault. Alright, let's stop scanning everything. Just overwhelming the map. So I think we're supposed to enter from somewhere below us. And we're supposed to scan all these stuff. Well, it's definitely paradise, but we're definitely lost in paradise. And there's a day-night cycle here, which is also strange because we're supposed to be under the ocean, aren't we? Alright, they have a zip line. Oh, I guess the only way back up is either on a bridge or through a teleporter. How do we get on that bridge? We could climb and then jump. Yeah, like this is clearly designed for a climb. Alright, let's first grab the central vantage point and we'll maybe scan the palace, see what they wanted us to turn into in the first place. But yeah, this is huge and it's very vertical. I think we're like back into the palace, but before we do that, maybe we can scan it. Wait, that's actually closed. Let's go interact with that pillar of knowledge thing. That leopard. So maybe it is a legendary beast location. We're supposed to get up there. Alright. What about inside the palace? Guards. Okay. There's one right in front of us. Let's see what we can find here. Huh. Is there a way to enter the second level here? A window, a door. Oh. Well, you look at that. You can climb up these things. This is a statue of someone, probably Poseidon. not bad. Alright, let's see. Gladios, Archon of Culture, Master of Art, is my beloved son, tirelessly filling imaginations with continuous stream of entertainment. His cultural knowledge and experience grants him an uncanny level of perception of Atlantis. In our darkest days, Gladios reassures us, distracts us, and raises us above the harshness of this reality. His events have created a common ground between ethos and human in the mutual enjoyment of his work, though I wonder if the humans can fully grasp his talent. Without the influence of Gladios, our city could not shine as brightly. Alright, so we're learning a little bit about the brothers. And I wonder if this actually leads out to where he is. Now, is there an easy way to get to here? I guess, oh, you can climb from the interior. There's studs right here. Okay. But anyways, we're going back to the main palace. We can visit each of these bridgeheads a bit later. But first I want that point. And I wonder if I can approach it from the interior rather than the exterior. So let's go here. Just technically checking out a new world. Right, this is the floor that we left from. Let's go back to that throne room, or whatever room that Atlas was in. Right, we were here. He kind of signaled us to go there. But are these rooms symmetrical? And what if we had gone here instead? There's nothing in these rooms. We went out that way, came back this way. I think we're just running like in the interior tunnels from one side of the palace to the other side. That's all we're doing. I guess to approach the top, we kind of have to just do it ourselves. Alright, let's climb. How hard can it be? How many level is to this palace? Alright, this is the portal back to other realms. But we want to continue. Is there anything in these rooms I should care about? Poseidon. Okay. It's that pillar. It's the one in the back. Do we really have to leap here? I mean, I see the studs, but I don't know if I can make this jump. I can't. Oh my god. No! I'm sad. Gotta reclimb this thing. From the sides. It's... Pretty sure it's possible from the sides. Why make it this high up, you know? Just increases the difficulty for no reason. We finally made it. Alright, we have the fast travel point. Is that even close to us? Or is that in one of the bridges that's past the palace? Oh, it's actually... It's actually next to the warp that we jumped into the water from. We just didn't pick it up. I kind of want to pick up all of these and hear the stories of the brothers before we go meet them, so we know who we're actually meeting. So basically every one of these towers have one. We've been to that one. Or did we not? There we go. Just didn't show up, I guess. This one I think we got. Okay, I think we scanned everyone in this circle. Okay, so first let's get the one inside the palace. Guess what? Poseidon's the same level as us. And we're one level away from max, I believe. So this is the room we started in. And the first thing we dove into had one of these codexes right behind it. Yeah, that's not too hard to find. Alright, Atlas sleeps alone tonight. Atlas is Herald, cycle 10-146. Atlas is a figure almost as respected as the king. It is in his halls that our grand city hosts travelers from afar. Atlas is the master diplomat, juggling the needs of his father, his many brothers, and their many agendas. Should a dispute erupt between them, Atlas is the one who breaks the stalemate and reaches an amicable conclusion for all. So how then has he managed to live his life alone Is there no bridge good enough to stand by his side? Okay, interesting. So we learn a little bit about the brother who tasked us with taking care of the matter. And let's look for one more before we end our episode. How many sons does Poseidon have? I actually remember vaguely from my Greek mythology knowledge. He has 12 sons? But so far I guess we only heard about 4, so we know there's 4. But if each one of these codex is about one of them, there's definitely more than 4 codex, given that we already read 2. Meister, Archon of Ports. There is no city like ours on this great planet. Her many ports need a watchful eye, lest they be breached by cities who don't believe in our egalitarian approach. My son Meister shall be that eye. So he's the defender of the ports. This was a fairly easy one to get to. So let's also visit its neighbor. So far we've seen culture, we've seen port, we've seen the diplomat. Still Atlas, heir to the Trident throne. Of my 10 sons, so not 12, 10. There we go. There we have our answer. Only Atlas appears to have perfected the art of compromise. He is not just a master of politics, but in warfare and culture. Being the future leader of Atlantis requires a broad range of skills, and Atlas has learned from his siblings and their specialities. He trained with his war-loving brother, Amasphere. Okay, so Amaspheres is the war-loving one. Studied arts with Gadios, and even spent time learning the works of Consus with the contemptuous Juno as a boy. Okay. And seeing the name Juno, I'm assuming the sons are named to, like, some of the sons are named to the moon of Neptune then. But anyhow, we'll be back. We'll pick up these codexes around the main circle, just so that we have a better understanding of what's going on in Atlantis. We're kind of just running around, you know, like a headless chicken this episode, just getting used to our surroundings. But we're going to pick things back up once we figure out our surroundings. Also pick up some of these quests as we walk by them. And also pick up some of these vantage points to give us more fast travel options. And next episode we'll maybe venture out into the 3rd tier to learn what's going on over here as well. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.